Why do academics write so poorly?
Yeah.
Is it on purpose?
I think that most of it is not on purpose, because I realize that the most common theory of why academies is so horrific is that we are trying to impress each other with how almost a display of how obscure we can be in order to bamboozle our readers and cover up for the fact that we have nothing to say. Now, that may be true for some writers some of the time, but I know plenty of brilliant scientists and scholars who have nothing to hide, no need to impress, and still their writing stinks.
Yeah.
I think good writing is hard. It always has been hard. For one thing, it requires overcoming the curse of knowledge, as economists call it. The fact that when you know something, it is very difficult to imagine what it's like for someone not to know it. If you know it, you just assume it's common knowledge. And as a result, writers will use jargon that they assume is widespread, but may be restricted to a sub specialty. They'll fail to spell out intermediate steps. They won't give concrete detail that will allow a reader to visualize what they're describing because it's just so clear to them. So I think that's a big impediment. I think another impediment is a syndrome I call professional narcissism. You confuse the activities of your club, your guild, with what it's supposed to be studying. So if in writing a paper, say, on how children acquire language, a typical way to begin would be, in recent years, an increasing number of researchers have turned their attention to the problem of child language acquisition. In this paper, recent theories of this process will be discussed, and you're already asleep 2 sentences into it. If you want to talk about, say, language development, you might say ought to say something like, children develop a language without lessons in just a couple of years of listening to speech from their parents. How do they accomplish this remarkable feat? That is, focus your attention on what is interesting, what's the phenomenon you're trying to explain, not how a bunch of professors spend their time.